always get asked, what's the best laptop for data science? Now, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. The best laptop is the one that you have, and it shouldn't be a barrier to learning data science. However, I do think some laptops have their advantages, and I also certainly do have my preference. So in this video, we'll explore what options are out there, and I'll discuss what I think is probably the best laptop. Let's get into it. Now, there are three main operating systems for desktop computers. The first one is Windows, which was released by Microsoft in 1993, and is probably the one that's used the most because it's quite user-friendly. The second one is macOS, which was released by Apple in 1984, so it's actually older than Windows. And it's Unix-based, and the people who use macOS the most are normally coders or creatives. And the final one is Linux. Now, technically, Linux is not an operating system, but a family of operating systems based on a Linux kernel. Anyway, Linux is open source and is mainly used by tech-savvy people and is kind of coders that you see in movies, for example. Linux and macOS have a similar ancestry in that they both come from a Unix-like operating system. So a lot of the commands in the terminal for Linux and macOS are very similar. macOS only really ships natively on Apple products. However, you can download and install it on other computers. I'm not too familiar with this process, I just know that you can do it. For Windows, there are many laptop brands out there that ship natively with Windows. So for example, like Lenovo, Dell, HP, MSI, pretty much most PCs will ship with Windows apart from Apple's Macs. In fact, Windows has 73% of the market share when it comes to the desktop operating system. After that is macOS with 15% and then Linux with 4.5%. The rest is made up of some other third-party or custom-made operating systems. Linux can be installed on pretty much any PC. And remember, Linux is not actually an operating system, it's a kernel. So the most famous or most used Linux distro is Ubuntu. You can download Ubuntu completely for free online from the website. I'll leave a link on how to do this in the description below. Even though Windows take the lead on the desktop share, Linux has roughly 63% of the total server's operating system. As a data scientist, you're very likely to deploy a model on some sort of cloud server, so therefore you'll probably interact with Linux at least once in your career. So what does this all mean? Well, it's clear that there's no objective winner from a pure stats perspective. Let's now look at what other data scientists are using. I have worked in 3 companies. 2 of them use Macs and the other one use Windows. But to be honest, it didn't really matter what laptop I was using because a lot of my work was done on the cloud or on platforms like Databricks. The laptop was pretty much like a glorified logging into 2D softwares. Exploring Reddit threads, I found this approach pretty consistent across the industry, with most people saying that the laptop doesn't matter and that they normally use a remote machine for a lot of their model building. There also seems to be a general consensus that most tech companies do prefer Macs, and again, this lines up with my personal experience. However, if you do want to do a lot of local development and model building, then you will need something that is high in CPUs, high in GPUs, and has a really large RAM. To be honest, I'm really far from an expert when it comes to hardware, so I'll defer you to 2 articles which I'll link below that will give you more options and suggestions of really powerful laptops that are within different price ranges. Judging from these posts, you really can't go wrong with a MacBook with an M series chip. However, it is generally more expensive than a Windows PC with similar specs. So just choose something that you think is suitable for your needs and meet your price point. But like I said, it doesn't really matter because a lot of the work is done in the cloud or in other softwares. So pick something you like, but don't be too worried about trying to optimize for everything. Now it's time for my personal opinion because, to be honest, that's what matters the most. I am joking, of course. I personally just really like Macs. I think they're better than Windows, they last longer, I have no performance issues, and I think the design is just better. My first Mac lasted me 6 years, and my current one, which I have right here, has lasted me about 3 years, and I've had no issues, and it works perfectly as it did from the beginning. Also, I originally learned to code on an Ubuntu operating system, so the command line and terminal for Mac is very easy for me to navigate. If you are interested in what my current specs are for my MacBook, it is a 13-inch MacBook Pro with an M2 chip and 8GB of RAM. As I said, no problems and it works perfectly. So if you want my opinion, if you had to get a laptop for data science and money wasn't a problem, then I would get any MacBook Pro, ideally 16 or 14 inch, so you have more screen real estate, and try and get the M series chip. I think the latest one's M4, but to be honest, they all work pretty well. However, as I have said throughout this whole video, it doesn't matter. The best laptop is the one you currently have. And if it works perfectly and has no issues, then that money you spend on upgrading it is better off spent on courses, tutorials, or even AWS credits. If you want more data science device like this, then make sure you check out my weekly newsletter, Dishing the Data. I send it every Monday morning, and it's all about my thoughts and experiences as a practicing data scientist. If that sounds interesting, I'll leave a link in the description below for you to check out.